Back live tonight on In Focus, various law enforcement agencies have uncovered a drug lab in Limpopo, which is estimated to be worth 2 billion rands. 4 people were also arrested on the Groblersdal farm. Hawk spokesperson Katlego Mogale joins us now for more on that intelligence-driven bust. Good to have you, Colonel, and thank you very much for your time. Narcotics worth 2 billion rand. Would it be correct if we classified this as the biggest drug lab in the province, or have you seen bigger?
Good evening, Thabo, and your viewers. Yes, this is fairly the biggest one since I've joined the police, if I may say so. And it proves to be one of the most sophisticated clandestine drug labs that we've ever discovered.
Do you think then you have hit wide open maybe a network, maybe a value chain? What does this expose, this particular operation, about the operations that are currently taking place maybe in the province and elsewhere?
We have had 9 clandestine drug labs that we have discovered, and about 30 suspects have been arrested. But I can say that this one is the beginning of a very large-scale illicit drug trafficking that we have discovered.
Yeah. Of the 9, is there a linkage with this particular one?
At this stage, it's too early in the investigation to ascertain whether or not they were linked to other ones that we have previously uncovered. But we are not ruling out that possibility that it might have been a situation where we will eventually find out that it's a part of a syndicate.
Of the 9, is there a pattern of operation where you could possibly link farms, in particular, of farms as establishments that are being used to harbor such illicit activities?
Yes, several of the 9s were discovered in farms and in very remote areas where you would not necessarily be suspicious, because they are in the middle of nowhere in very rural farms.
And are there arrests that could be linked to the farm owners themselves in terms of accountability, as some are calling to say even the farm owners themselves should be looked at quite closely in terms of them allowing these operations to take place?
Investigations have proven that some of the farm owners are involved because they purport that they are renting spaces to these people and they have no knowledge of what is going on, which is very absurd.
Yeah. And as far as the province itself, I mean, have you seen a rise in illicit usage of drugs that could be linked to also to some of the busts that you have been making, at least in the last couple of months?
At this stage, we have uncovered this one in Limpopo. The others were in Mogale, in the Western Cape, in KZN. And I believe the investigation will be able to assist us in ascertaining whether or not these are linked and whether or not they are linked into drug trafficking within the country and outside the country.
Right. And you're saying in your statement you're not ruling out the possibility of more suspects being arrested. Why?
Yes, definitely, because 2 of the suspects are foreign nationals, according to their passport originating from Mexico. So therefore, we cannot rule out the possibility of having our other international law enforcement agencies assisting us in making the links to the ones that are here in the country.
Yeah. And do we know at this stage, Colonel, what the final destination or where the final destination would have been of the narcotics that were being produced in that lab?
We suspect that the narcotics that were being manufactured from that drug lab were destined for export.
For export, how far? I mean, where are they going? Which countries? Do you know?
We suspect that they might be going to the Americas and or to Asia.
All right. And what are the other operations that you're currently working on? I believe working on illegal minings as well in the Groblersdal area.
Yes, we are involved in various operations throughout the country according to our mandate, and we are not at liberty to discuss those ones as well.
Yeah, but are you making headway as far as illegal mining is concerned in that area?
Yes, we are making headway into those illegal mining as well as illegal drug trafficking and trafficking in persons.
All right. We appreciate your time, Colonel. Speaking on behalf of the Hawks there in Limpopo, Colonel Katlego Mogale, a clandestine drug lab worth 2 billion rands that has been uncovered. We appreciate your time and thank you very much for coming on this evening. Right.